God message today. In the city of Veloria, where the winds often whispered secrets to the mountains, a hidden story was unfolding. People thought it was just another ordinary dawn, but in the quiet shadows, heaven was writing a new chapter. It was not about kings or rulers, but about one soul, Alien, a man whose heart had carried both scars and songs. For years, Alien had waited, wondering why his prayers echoed back in silence. Nights spent under the broken lamp of his small stone house, he asked the sky, "Why me? Why so long?" Far away, in the valley of Seraphel, a woman named Amara was fighting her own battles. Her days looked strong, but her nights were rivers of hidden tears. She, too, whispered to the heavens, "Do you still see me, or have you forgotten?" What they did not know was that the threads of their lives had already been tied. Heaven had been weaving their stories like a secret tapestry. Every heartbreak, every delay, every unanswered prayer was not silence, it was preparation. The angels of Veloria had recorded every tear. The messengers of Seraphil had carried every sigh up to the throne. And in the courts of eternity, a voice declared, "It is time." But destiny never comes without fire. Before the dawn could break, storms had to rage. Alien was betrayed by the very friend he trusted most, Kyle, who mocked his faith and tried to convince him he was chasing shadows. Amara was abandoned by people she once carried on her shoulders, left to rebuild alone with nothing but her faith and trembling hands. Yet, the more they were crushed, the brighter their spirits began to burn. They learned to rise when they had no strength left. They learned that brokenness was not an ending but an opening. One night, under the pale silver of Veloria's moon, Elian dreamed. He saw a golden bridge stretching across waters too deep to cross. On the other side stood Amara, though he had never seen her before. And the same night, in Seraphil, Amara dreamed of a voice calling her name across a burning field. She turned, and there stood Elian. Neither understood, but both woke with trembling hearts, knowing the waiting was almost over. The winds of Veloria and Seraphil shifted, paths that had once been separated by mountains and rivers began to converge. Strangers carried messages, doors opened that had been shut for years, and a divine hand cleared the road ahead. Finally, beneath the great cedar tree in the village of Leora, their eyes met. It wasn't thunder, it wasn't fire, it was stillness, that holy silence where the soul finally recognizes home. Tears came before words. They didn't need to explain the years of waiting, the storms, or the betrayals. Their scars spoke for them. Their stories had finally collided into one. Alien whispered, "So it was you all along." Amara answered, "And heaven never forgot." In that moment, the angels of Valoria and Seraphel rejoiced. What once felt like delay was revealed as destiny. What once felt like abandonment was revealed as protection. And the message written across their lives still speaks today. The waiting is not wasted, the silence is not empty, and love, true, eternal love, always arrives right on time. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 111 if you believe in God.